Right, hello there, and welcome everybody to the live stream. We are here with the opening game of this season's TPM Cup. Of course, we've had very different versions of various cup competitions, but we're starting a new one, obviously, as you might know. We just recently discussed this a little bit in the draw stream about the Swiss stage and how it all works. And this is going to be the starting game. We were having one other game planned at that same time, but it is not happening right now. As at least as I know it, Snazzy is not having enough players online, and for that very reason, they cannot play Kiak right now, and that game has been postponed. But the new date is not yet carved in stone. So we'll have a bit of time, to watch this game, to discuss about the matters, and obviously go over the squads a little bit. But yeah, I had to clear up some misunderstandings in the chat, but here we are. Yeah, Noob Factor and Victoria facing off. It's definitely one of the toughest first round matchups, at least for me personally, as we did have that draw already a couple of days ago already. And there's Victoria New Factory, then KX Nazi, Tiki Tackle, Not a Crew, Dinamo Bucharest and Galatasaray, and final Special Forces in Napoli. All of these games we will see today, other than Kiak against Snazzies. So I'd like to clear out a few things, as people have mentioned as well. I understand people are a bit confused about the new system, about the home and away system, meaning that in every tie there's one team gets to be a home and away team, and when you're at the home side you get to either pick the human goalkeeper or ban it. So New Factory have decided to ban the human goalkeeper in the first leg. We don't know what's going to happen. Maybe Victoria wants to play with the human goalkeeper next, but right now it seems like they don't have the goalkeeper players available. And yes, indeed, if they two games and both are won by different sides, for example, New Factory wins one, Victoria wins the other, goal difference doesn't come into play, then the third game will be played, and the team who has the best goal difference, team with less red cards, the team who scored the fastest goal, gets the home right in the third game. So they get to, once again, either pick or ban human goalkeeper. And it's just a simplified system, honestly. It's just made in a way to make everyone profit. We know how some people obviously despise human goalkeepers, but some people definitely want to play as human goalkeepers, and we still need to keep that around. We do seem to have all the squads ready, so we'll be cutting over to the in-game from the studio. as you can see here, Drostov, Kyrie Irving, Polter, Kiro, and Leviathan making up the lineup for New Factory here. And Victoria's side, Calais, Lampicu, Nurmio, Mortis, and Quaresma. Some people missing, but this is still a pretty good lineup for Victoria, all things considered, and definitely a possibility here for them to make something happen. And it definitely would be important to Victoria. And we are already starting the game, seems like. Kiro and Rostov playing from the back, a New Factory with quite an offensive lineup, as you can tell. Leviathan, Polter in attack. This is quite a this is quite the pickle for opponents every time. There's going to be a lot of long shots. There's going to be a lot of pressure applied to your area, and this is what we'll be seeing already here. Leviathan dribbles and dribbles. Quaresma finally pushes it into a corner kick, long ball in, and once again they're trying to find Rostov. Just the usual New Factory playstyle, but this time twice cleared off the line, and Rostov has been denied so far. Nurmio playing a deep role as well. He's been transitioning into a defender more recently. Nurmio trying to get past Kyrie, and he does, and he opens up Lampicu as well, but Kiro already nicely. Oh, can't see the way, but Lampicu slides himself in there, but misses the ball. That was a real opportunity for Victoria here to open up the scoreline. And New Factor as well, they definitely want to open this up with a start, go to the 1-0 bracket in the Swiss stage. I mean, they came second in the TPM Super League, and it was definitely tough for them. It was just goal difference and head-to-head that separated them from Victoria. And they were still a small half a mile behind endgame. There's no more endgame, of course. There's now Tiki Tackle to worry about, but New Factory, they need to get their games here. But Victoria's been applying a lot of pressure inside the box as well. Ball evades Nurmio. That's going to be another corner kick. Nurmio short balls around. Mortis into the box, and that goes through the lines. Lampy just has to finish it, but no, Drostov so well reads Lampy's movement and blocks the shot away, and Kyrie picks it up. And New Factory trying to ease the pressure a little bit. Quaresma nicely wins it against two players in the air. It's a 3-on-2 attack, but Victoria just losing a lot of time in these attacks. They do have the counters, but they don't know what to do with them, as we can see. But now once again, ball being turned up. It's a throw-in. Calais, Quaresma, Lampicu already quite open in the center. No offside there. Lampicu, but doesn't reach it before Kiro. And the goalkeeper gets it safely into his hands. Restarts with the long ball. Levy picks it up. Victoria not really holding that central zone hostage on the field, but they nicely play around the wings. They stretch the pitch, and Lampicu, again, he's been finding a lot of touches. Quaresma tries to sneak in a header, but gets blocked. Long ball outside the field. New Factory's throw in. Kiro's ball goes completely off target and exits the field from the other side. Very good opportunity here from Victoria, getting their men up now, trying to find that same pressure they had. I mean, Lampicu was pretty much in a one-on-one situation where he just should have scored, but Drostov just manages to get that pressure out. This time Kyrie Irving makes a block. Nurmio picks up the ball, but Kiro cuts away the pass. Could have been dangerous. Drostov launches a long one. Marty's charging up there, takes Leviathan down with a foul. Maybe a wise decision, as the box was a bit crowded here, and that ball evades Drostov just over his head. About a meter or so. Calais, Polter steals the ball. Lampicu close by and secures it for Victoria. Martis, they're trying short passes now, but it's not working out. Polter's been doing good, and now it's his time to shine, and it needs to be a finish, but no, Polter misses from that distance, and the score remains the same. 0-0 somehow still on the board. Martis, cheeky ball up, but the curve goes a bit too wide. Nurmio can't bring it down. Kyrie tries to leave it to Drostov, perhaps opts for Kiro instead, who was unmarked. Kiro. They're charging up, trying to find someone to connect the pass with, but once again it's cleared, and Victoria have been very, very dominant in air so far, at least in defense. Martis. Lumpy Q at the edge of the box. They trying for a header, but maybe that's too optimistic there. They don't have any bigger body sizes really to butt up against Rostov, and Rostov's job in defense is rather simple because of that. It's definitely been an open game so far, but I'd expect to see goals anytime soon now. We can't have draws in this tournament, mind you, so we would be seeing a penalty shootout, and that would definitely spice things up a little bit. Quaresma, that's a blunder of a pass there right into the hands of the goalkeeper. And Lumpy Q, well, tries to beat Rostov to the ball, but takes him down with a foul. No cards given out yet. 35th minute on the clock. Rostov spends a lot of time on the ball. Lumpy Q maybe trying to abuse that. Tries to dispossess him. But Rostov making space for himself and finding Polter. That is a spectacular pass from Rostov. And Polter nets it. Makes it 1-0 for New Factory. And it's just one error needed from Victoria's side. And New Factory will punish that. One long ball is all it takes to take the lead. Kyrie Irving trying to block that attack successfully, so pushing Victoria a little bit back into their own half. Calais connecting the pass to Lumpy Q. Nice ball over. Nurmio gets to it. Now Victoria with a sense of urgency. Martis cuts away, has to shoot from there, but that was really a mushy shot and didn't even find its way on target. Kyrie Irving on the side. Polter nicely wins the ball, goes for it himself. Had Levy actually freeing up on the wing, but no, tries his luck. Goes off target as well. We've seen a lot of missed shots today, even from the best of finishers. And considering that Levy as well, he had 42 goals scored in the Super League, and he's been rather quiet today. Kiro, nicely headed clear. Polter trying to find Levy. Nice through ball, but Martis is there. And Calais gets fouled. Lumpy Q. Martis. Lumpy Q again, maybe looking for a shooting opportunity already. Quaresma to Calais. Calais can shoot from there, but it's a near post shot. Goalkeeper was ready for it. Quaresma tries his luck, and it's being rammed in by Nurmio. Rostov got there first, but it bounced back onto Victoria players, and Nurmio pretty much walks the ball in, ties it up. It was actually the added on time of the first half, and Victoria manages to make it equal. Great play there, and Victoria finding that winning formula there, or at least the drawing formula for now. Just overcrowding the box, making Rostov sweat a little bit. Martis spends too much time on the ball. Rostov was already running into him and trying to get that ball to himself. Polter nicely cuts the ball away. Suddenly a 2-on-1 attack. You don't see that very often, but Rostov is up there. Levy will go to shoot it himself. Rostov was clear, but he moved into an offside position during the moment of the pass, and that was just taken away from New Factory there. They had a real opportunity. Levy-san, and once again, Victoria losing the ball all too easily. Quaresma nicely recovers it though. Last second clearance there. Goalkeeper was nicely playing it out as well. Out of danger. Levy-san picking up a yellow card, but the play resumes. Lumpy Q charging up the wing. Polter close by. Decides to make a simple pass. Martis probably not going for a shot. Finds Nurmio nicely, but Nurmio's shot was a disappointment for Victoria for sure. There was Quaresma, I think, at the other post waiting for a pass or an extension to happen, but didn't. And here it is. Levy's shot gets blocked as well. Victoria just trying to rely on the counter-attacks now. Quaresma charging up, maybe going for a cross. Rostov is not very close by, and Lumpy Q slots it in. It's Victoria taking the lead. It's 2-1. And that came out of nowhere. Rostov with a desperate tackle, but doesn't reach the ball. And really, real signs of trouble now for New Factory. Nurmio just trying to win some extra minutes there as well, of course. Victoria, they don't have a lot of pressure here. Technically, they're away game as well, so that will count to some tiebreakers, definitely. But Rostov nicely has it clear. Once again, a 2-on-1 attack. Now you have the finishing players. You need to slot it away, and Polter does just so. He is still quite far from the goal, but his aim is still deadly up to this day. 2-2 now. And once again, all equal. Sneaky pass coming out from Martis, but Lampicu already in offside position. Kiro and Drostom nicely setting the trap. Holding the line quite high, actually. All around the game, Kyrie. Restarting the play and just throws it over to Morris. Poulter wins the ball over to Levison. Levy, can he extend it to someone? Poulter was closed down instantaneously. Kyrie trying his luck there, and that was actually a very decent try. It was an out curling shot, but didn't bother the goalkeeper. 2-2 is still the current scoreline. Nurmio trying to beat Levy for the ball, but decides against it, runs back into defense. No, Nurmio playing up there, actually. Lampicu pressuring Kiro, but Kiro is having none of it right now. Passing it right up. Kyrie, bit of a sloppy first touch, recovers it over to Drostov. No Factory just trying to keep the ball in their position until they have that good shooting opportunity. Levy not trying it. Back foot. Kyrie, maybe over to Drostov. They would fancy Drostov inside the box right now. Drostov actually loses the ball. Kyrie has to take 2 men down with the tackle, but that was the correct call because they didn't have Drostov back, and Victoria already had a runner going up the field. Martis. Ampicu nicely gets the ball. Nurmio. Victoria just trying to split the lines of New Factory. Martis close to finding Calais, but Levy was there. Nicely tackles it away. Good defensive contribution from him. Poulter somehow gets it over to the wing for Kyrie Irving. Long cross coming in, but Poulter wasn't in the exact position where that cross was landing to. Levy picking up the throw-ins, and these have been a real problem. And here is Drostov's shot, but that was too weak of an attempt, and goalkeeper gets it nicely. Martis restarts with a long ball. Nurmio cuts it away. The pass is too short though, and Nurmio doesn't get the rebound either from the tackle. And here it is. Levi-san is not offside. It was just Kyrie Irving's long ball, and this could decide the game. New Factory 1 goal up now, 3-2, and who else but Levy gonna be scoring such an important goal here? Victoria, they can't leave these offensive players open. They can't bring too many players up here, because they know what's going to happen. Levy will move up the field. They will keep the players up. They will camp if needed. And they will get these goals. Quaresma recovers the ball once again. Victoria with a little run of pressure here, but once again nicely recovered. And everything is back to usual here. Martis gets a yellow card. No Factory back in possession. Nice backspin ball up the field. Poulter running towards it. Levy picks it up. Not a real shooting position. Kyrie has to pass it as well. Finds Levy. No real way to get inside the box though. Levy has to pass it back to Drostov. Finding these opportunities. Kyrie forced onto the wing now, but Nurmio is really turned away, but Kyrie's cross is going into nowhere land. And Victoria getting the right to play the ball here. Calais, that's going to be No Factory's throw in. Apparently Calais, I think, took the rebound, and that's what happened here. But Levy couldn't do anything here. Quaresma extends it to Lampicu. They need to get that ball to Martis. He's in the central region. That's quite empty right now. Lampicu has to just find someone with a pass. It's going to be difficult. They get past Kiro. Martis is here. Both players miss headers and miss an opportunity for a volley. The ball goes in. It's deep. Drostov wins the header. Levy clears it over to Poulter. Kyrie Irving runs over, and Poulter just clears it towards Victoria's goalkeeper. We're going to see extra time probably, or just the final whistle. No, the referee plays it on, but no, the first game is over. New Factory win their home game. It's 3-2 right now. And we're going to be back with a second game very soon as well. Stick around for that. So far we'll be going over to the studio. Well, that was definitely something. And Victoria managed to trouble New Factory quite a lot. It was fun to see a little bit of a change of dynamic in this game. yes, like I said, we'll be having a second game right away. And I don't think we'll be expecting any lineup changes right now. But what do you know? Sometimes this could prove to be profitable, as Victoria have some people staying on the bench. I think there were a few. Looks like there's trouble once again creating the games. Penalties need to be on both games, and that's just gonna be the deal. It's definitely gonna be unusual seeing a tournament without draws, but it is a cup after all. You shouldn't have any games just being drawn. And we'll be switching over to the pitch view then. Let's go over the lineups once again here. We'll see Kalle, Nurmio, Quaresma, Lampicu, Mari stay, and the same lineup from Noob Factory side as well. What they went with in the first game: Polter, Drostov, Kyrie Irving, Levisan, and Kiro. Neither side actually has any substitutions available right now, so most likely that's going to be the way it goes. Yes, Victoria has confirmed that they will ban out human goalkeeper as well, as they don't have anyone available to them here right now. Lala is missing, actually, who is one of their key players, in fact. And we will be starting the game now. If you're only joining us now, then Noob Factory took a narrow victory over Victoria in their home game. 3-2 that one ended, and Noob Factory found glory in that game through a long ball. Levy scoring the final goal in that game. Victoria forgetting to leave any players behind, nobody in defense, and Levy's son pretty much in a 1-0 opportunity scored it away. But Victoria definitely proved to be troublesome against Noob Factory, and I'm sure they're still a bit cautious around Victoria, that's for sure. Polter will reach that ball. Will he shoot from first attempt? Kalle nicely gets to block it, waits a little bit with the tackle, but excellent timing there to deny Polter. Martis wins the ball, brings it down under heavy pressure, pushes it over to Kalle. Extension to Lampicu. Short and neat passes for Victoria, currently doing the job. They need to keep the ball in play, and they need to score the goals. They need to bring that into a third game. Quaresma intercepting it with a diving header. Martis, Lampicu. Lampicu over to Kalle. Polter with a tackle. Kalle reads it well, but the ball goes over Quaresma's head. Drostov, long throw as usual. Polter winning a header, and it's surprising just how consistent Polter is in air, as he is small body actually. Nurmio intercepting that cross. Kyrie was already lurking it. Kiro pushes it to Levy. Levy's first touch pushes him way too far. Quaresma back to Martis, out of the box, out of danger, as Victoria a bit shaky starting this game. Polter tries to intercept it. Kalle still running with the ball, holding it for a long time. Polter with a second tackle. Clean ones both. but will not give the possession to New Factory. Nurmio nicely played. He's onside. Nurmio trying to find another one with a pass. Can't turn against Kyrie Irving and loses the ball himself accidentally. Goes out of play. And they're trying to find Poulter with the ball. It evades him. Calais trying to push him away, but Poulter is there first. That's an important duel. Poulter was ready to shoot, but Calais closing him down once again. He's proven to be very, very important in defense here against Poulter and been closing him down in very essential situations. Nurmio turns over nicely towards Mortis. Mortis on the wing. Kiro marking him. Lampy evades. Has to get that ball in. And Nurmio's there with a tap in just like the first game. He's here to ram it in. And Victoria take the lead. 1-0 and they need to guard it now. Kiro. Long ball in. Poulter brings it down and he goes for a shot, but he bounces off clean. Off the post, Kyrie brings it back inside the box. They're trying to find Drostov as well now. Drostov, it hits the crossbar. Another opportunity for New Factory. Kiro to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie's going to be launching a weaker cross this time. Drostov still gets it, but it slips right into the hands of the goalkeeper. Here it is, Drostov winning the header. Kyrie extending it to Poulter. New Factory relentless right now. And Victoria just being grinded on, but ooh, the goalkeeper really saves the day here for Victoria. Somehow reaches it and it's cleared out of the box. Lampique, Mortis, that was a really dangerous pass. Could have went onto Kyrie's feet there. Nurmio, Lampique, Drostov already playing body nicely. Mortis turning away, but Lampique made a foul there and the referee decided to call the game back. Kyrie Irving dribbles around. Levy finding an opportunity to shoot, but that was just a ruse. It was blocked away. Victoria standing strong in defense right now, but New Factory, you can see they're awakening, and it is cleared off the line. Calais and Quaresma doing just cosplaying a real brick wall there. Long ball coming in. Kiro wins another header. New Factory definitely on another level currently in aerial duels. Lampique. Victoria finally finding some space to breathe in this game. Mortis, Lampique. Nice ball in. Nurmio is not offside. He has to tap it away. It's Nurmio is making it 2. He's making it 2. And that's Nurmio's third goal of the night. And he's really showing how it's done against New Factory. Oh, that's another very sweaty fight for the ball. Kyrie Irving is not really cared for on the wing as well. He's usually that back alley of New Factory just to get that ball into attack. There's no way of really guarding him because Calais and Quaresma, they need to focus on Poulter and Levy as well. So someone just is constantly left unmarked. That's usually Kyrie. Drostov tries to extend it, but Levy was offside, so says the linesman. Calais, Quaresma. And now, you know, Victoria can breathe a little bit more easily and bit of a stone lifted from them as they're 2-0 in the lead. It's pretty good. They still shouldn't allow any mistakes to creep in, but they're definitely doing a lot better than in the first game. Clinical finishes and just holding steady at the back. Kyrie, once again, gets past his marker. Nurmio trying to make pressure. Kyrie long ball in, but this time a rather inaccurate cross as nobody was really in the far post. Levy tried to make himself big and get there, but did not really connect. Calais, Morris, Victoria very happy to just tick the ball around. Nurmio, Drostov takes him down, but the ball goes out of play. Nurmio, oh, miscommunication there. Lampy cuts it away. Calais, like a rock in defense there. Been holding Poulter at bay as well so far in this game. Quaresma goes for the cross. Bold opportunity. Actually, even might have been something. Kiro still reacts on time though. Levy, well, he was really alone there. Calais takes him down with a foul and goalkeeper manages to save it into the post and still hold on to it somehow. And it's a real wonder New Factory still haven't scored yet, but the bot goalkeeper has been doing his job, and soon you'll be seeing bot goalkeepers being called really OP if this keeps on going. New Factory, Kiro. Starting the play now, switching sides. Poulter on the wing. Calais once again sticking to him like a bug, and here it is. One deadly cross from Polter, and Kyrie Irving this time left unmarked and gets to tap it inside. No Factory get one back. Everything is still possible for them. Overall, it's perfectly drawn, but Victoria has scored more away goals right now. Long ball in, Drostov extending instantaneously to Kyrie Irving. He gets to launch it inside, but he won't push it in with one touch. Here is Drostov. Kale already expecting it, and this is what we saw last league, I think the last cup was it, where Barca Prime played and Maraza was constantly cleaning Drostov's headers off the line. If you just stay on the line, you can actually mitigate a lot of that trouble, a lot of these headers coming forward, unless it's actually a volley shot. But most of these haven't been too dangerous and have been cleared so far. Polter gets rid of 3 players, just somehow makes his way through them. Kale extends his leg and manages to put the ball way too far from Polter. Lampique dribbling against Kiro, tries to get past him. Lampy trying to cut inside as well. Can't really make up his mind here. Polter ready to steal the ball. There are like 2 hands on him. Lampique gets ball back to Kale. I think it was more of an interception from one of New Factory's players, but they win a foul. Lampique gets past Martis. Nurmio maybe fancies a shot. Martis launches it inside, but goalkeeper grabs it and keeps it nicely in his palms. Kiro and Martis wins it in air, but Quaresma was offside. Instantly restarted by Drostov. He's not wasting any time. No Factory really don't have any time to waste. They would ideally want to finish this off 2-0 in a neat manner, but right now there would be a third game coming. Lampique. Ball being moved up forward. Nurmio to Quaresma. Quaresma takes the ball away. He's under maybe pressure from 3 New Factories players. Drostov with a head forward tackle and just charging into Nurmio there, and goalkeeper tips it into the bar, bounces out. Nurmio wins the ball again. Kyrie Irving not taking any chances, takes him down with a foul. Referee doesn't blow his whistle because Victoria is still in possession. Martis, time and space left for a cross. Polter is there. Nurmio picks it up. No real opportunity to shoot. Kyrie is there. Martis. Lampique to Quaresma. He's left open, and that's going to be the third from Victoria's side. And that will give the home advantage to Victoria in the third game, which we will be seeing. Kyrie Irving. Longer ball in. It's being cleared. Martis. Another long ball launch forward, and this time completely sleeping. New Factory's defense just left that through. Kiro taking that nifty penalty, of course. That's one way to get by, but looks like that's just going to be it. Lampique will take the penalty, but Drostov will take the goalkeeper position for this second here. Can he save New Factory from further trouble? No, he cannot. Victoria makes it for their rightful goal, which was at first taken away by Kiro's foul. Now goes in. 3 goals in the lead. Lampy flirting with a red card actually, but right now not in direct danger. Kiro, Kyrie Irving. More forces going forward. Kyrie Irving dancing at the edge of the box. Puts it out for Kiro. Kiro maybe shooting, and he has a very good foot curling inside, but hits the upper corner and is being cleared now. Victoria wins the ball once again on the counter attack. And here it might see something. Martis doesn't go for a shot. Wants to pass it to Lampique instead. He's just such a selfless player. But this instead opens up an opportunity for New Factory. They pull it back. 1 goal here. And Levisan's going to be the scorer. It's 4-2 right now. And still tough as it's 6-5 overall for Victoria FC. And Martis finding Quaresma. I think he was not offside there, but he still is actually. My eyes were deceiving me for a second. Levisan gets to extend it to Kyrie Irving. They could close up the aggregate here, and they have scored now more away goals. New Factory, we're making a crazy comeback happen here. Just as I speak, they're just closing in the gaps and finding these counterattacks, finishing them up, and Victoria close to being on the back foot here. Mortis trying to find a player with a long ball, but Polter here in defense nicely does it. Back to the goalkeeper. Long ball in. Drostov over to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving here. Will he pass inside? No. Nurmio will clear it into a corner kick. Kyrie Irving will be taking it. Very narrow ball. It hits the crossbar as well in the process there, but escapes the rustle there. Lampicu just running up the pitch now. He's not being marked. He gets to go a long way. Nurmio gets to pass to Lampicu. Here is Martis. Kyrie with a very nasty tackle here. Gets a yellow card, and it's going to be a free kick. Promising position for Victoria. Maybe they can score from a shot. Lampicu will be taking it, but Polter blocks it straight into the wall. Quaresma. Lampicu can't pick the ball up. Levisan. Calais making pressure. Quaresma. Quaresma now taking some time off. Nurmio on the wing. Gets a lot of space. Nurmio expanding that playfield. Martis switches the play up to the left side. Quaresma manages to get past Drostov. Might even fancy a shot, but no, Drostov's back in position. Polter clears it. Quaresma beats Drostov for the ball. No, just the ball evades him, and Polter now in attack. 2-on-2. Levy inside the box. Will they go for the cross? Yes, they will, but Calais clears it right onto Polter's foot, though, and Polter scores it into the top corner. Top bins from Polter. On the 90th minute, he draws level. It's 4-all, and Noob Factory currently have the upper hand. It would go to penalties in this game, and we'll see the penalty shootout in the first game of the Swiss stage. Interesting to see who will be the goalkeepers as well for both sides. And looks like Victoria not going with one at all. Well, no, it is here now. Nurmio is going to be the goalkeeper. Drostov, first one to shoot. He's going to do it. Nice, cool shot into the top corner. Sends Nurmio the wrong way as well. Nurmio's going to be up next then against Kyrie Irving. We won't see Drostov in goal, and no chance for Kyrie there. Nicely slotted away from Nurmio. Kyrie Irving with the next shot against Calais now. They changed up the goalkeepers, but Kyrie Irving misses, and this could be lethal for now. And we could very well see a third game if this continues on. Calais now with a very enigmatic run, and he scores it against Kyrie Irving. Levisan stepping up, the biggest scorer in the game. And just a completely botched penalty. Calais just comes out and punches it away. Levisan, no power behind it. Morris charging up for a run. This promises to be strong, but it goes into the crossbar. And we're going to see more penalties coming up. Noob Factory has missed 2, but Victoria missed 1. Polter has to score it, but Calais saves it. Calais saves it. Kyrie Irving, he just needs to stop this one. Quaresma stepping up, but Kyrie Irving can't stop it. Straight down the middle. Straight down the middle. And we're gonna see another game then. Oh my lord, this is a real ride of emotions what we saw here. And we're gonna be going back to the studio then for a little bit until the new game has been made. But yeah, I really did not expect this game, this series, to go for the third one, but it has been a real joy to watch, and kind of sad for me as well, because I won't be getting a lot of time to prepare for my own game, it seems like. But here we are, and we're seeing, is the third game made? Yes, it is. Switching over to the field right away as well, because this game could be starting pretty much any second, I think, right now. Victoria having a few players missing. Maybe they did not expect to play so many games, so I hope this will not prove to be a problem here for Victoria, as And they definitely wouldn't want to forfeit a game at the end of this series now, and after this after this hard fought battle in the second, and that penalty shootout will definitely be remembered for some time. It looks like Lampicu is having some difficulties getting players back now. I'm sorry, Calais is the captain currently. Well, Charisma has returned, so that's still promising us a game so far. The sad thing is I have to go to my own one very soon, so there needs something needs to happen here fast. Currently, they have a player still coming, hopefully at least, and Martis is there. So they have currently 4 players, and calling others. Like I said, of course, several key players are missing, and so far we don't really have information whether Victoria will have their 5th player coming. I mean, just now Lampicu has left the team, so a little bit of intrigue into this evening as well. Very sad that this has happened, as they really don't have a lot of players. Actually, the team has been cleared out. Peter has released quite several players, in fact, and they don't have Marcus Trindade, they don't have Phoenix around, and only option here is if they get Menes, Lalai, Peter online, and I think Peter was definitely an option today, but it's getting really tough. Alright, looks like the issues have been solved. All the bad blood has been removed and fixed, and we should be good to restart and get on with the third game now. It's not going to be a lot of time left for this, but I mean, at least now rather than never. And as you know, then it's tied up. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a third game. First game was 3-2 for Noob Factory. Then second game 4-4 on regular time, and Victoria won on penalties. A lot of missed penalties coming from Noob Factory's side, and Calais stopping a few of them. It's just Kiro left to ready up, and we should be good to go. And here it is, the third game of this series. Noob Factory kicks off as they were the better side on away goals. Hero overall goal difference as well, of course. It was 7-6 then. Overall goal difference. Charisma to Kiro, Drostov, long ball over the top, once again trying to use these old regular strategies of Noob Factory. Kyrie Irving going for a very sneaky shot, but only hits the post. Nurmio can't really decide where to pass. Polter picks it up and just sends a flyer into the back of the net. Noob Factory takes the lead on the 5th minute. 1-0, and they would go into the 1-0 bracket right now. Martis. Nurmio on the ball. Gets past Kyrie Irving, charging up. Kyrie Irving not tackling him, just trying to use his body. Nurmio turns back. Martis trying to use the short passes right now. They figured that the crosses don't work too much. Lampicu over to Quaresma, trying to find Nurmio, but Drostov is there. His body is big enough to stop it, and Polter nicely makes space for himself. Calais takes it down, and it's not a red card, but it's pretty much a final warning for Calais as well. Drostov taking a shot himself. And here it is, Drostov with a shot, and it's into the top corner. Take it out there, goalkeeper. It's 2-0 for Noob Factory, and that was really a textbook free kick from Noob Factory's captain. Drostov now nicely finds Polter running up the field as well. This could very easily be third. Goalkeeper is running out and is actually in a good position to stop it as well. Polter did try a long-range shot. Martis there picking up the rebound. Nice ball through, but Levy gets to redivert the course of the ball. Polter over to Kyrie Irving. Noob Factory absolutely in hold of this game. Nurmio restarting it. Martis takes it back with him. Tries to find Nurmio, but Drostov already on him. Noob Factory reading these positions well. Levisan from air, what a volley, makes it 3. Noob Factory now just dominating Victoria. And maybe these internal squabbles put a dent in Victoria's pretty strong team play, what we actually saw in the last game, and I'm surprised that they reacted quite badly to it. But Lampicu just has to tap it in, and yes, it does. 1 goal back for Victoria. It's not all over yet for them. Kiro with the ball. Charging up Quaresma, pushing him back. Long ball, but Nurmio emerges as the victor from this duel. Martis over to Lampicu. Drostov just clears it. Calais, Quaresma. Quaresma may be shooting from that position. No, Drostov already covering the face of the goal. Lampy, it's not in. It's cleared off the line by Kyrie Irving. The ball literally stopped its run on the line, dead on the line. Not a centimeter over it. Calais still going. Kiro. Calais has to pass back. Lampicu. Martis. Kyrie takes him down, but with a foul. Victoria deciding to not shoot the free kick. It was too far from the goal. They're just going to start the passing play up again. Polter tries to intercept it. Quaresma. Calais is charging up the pitch. This could be really bad. Calais is lost. It's Martis has to clear it, but Quaresma takes Polter down with a foul, and ref stops the play. It's a throw in right now. Drostov in a very good position to maybe even shoot from, but finds Levy. Levy with the first touch shot. Goalkeeper intervenes. Nurmio here waits out Polter's tackle. Morris to Lampique. Now Victoria's game is opening up a little bit. Calais in the center, and he's not being stopped. Quaresma really has to shoot. Levison blocks it with his head. What a Phil Jones tackle this was. Calais. Lampique. Kiro blocks him. Polter already tries to make a run, but was with his back turned. Drozdov. Not really an opportunity to launch a long ball up forwards. Victoria's line is deep and together. Calais. Nurmio is opening up, actually. If they can find Morris and Nurmio, this could be huge. Morris, Nurmio is there. Nurmio, but no, the goalkeeper stops his plan. Long ball once again. Polter brings it down. Over to Kyrie Irving, who, as I've said already, is actually really clear of danger on the wing, and he hasn't really been marked at all for the duration of all of these games. And he's been a key piece, despite despite not scoring a very important penalty in the last game. He has been a very good playmaker, but right now, No Factory's defense just threaded open. Drozdov left wondering what happened. Nurmio gets to tap it in. Victoria one goal away from tying it all up. Levy, nice ball inside. Kyrie with a diving header, but that was a weak effort and didn't hit it very well. Still, here is Polter. Calais trying to block him until the goalkeeper reaches the ball and does it successfully. Again, play restarted. Lampique making a run for it. He's not offside in current position, but at first was Nurmio. This time it is, and that trap worked out very well. Kyrie Irving here. Kiro still spending time on the ball. Lampique tries to predict his movements a little bit. Drozdov, the last man now, picks up the ball. Drozdov over to Levy, who beats Quaresma. Here's the goal, and Levy-san doesn't miss from this position. 4-2, but mind you, we saw a similar situation last game, and it still ended up being 4-4, so who knows what's still in store from both sides. Quaresma, no real opportunity to pass a low ball, and Quaresma knew it, tried it still, but nothing coming out of it. Levy and Polter on the attack now. Martis has to stop. Nurmio will cut it away. That's going to be the end of the first half. 4-2, No Factory in the lead, and so far they're coasting towards that match win. Martis finding Nurmio, very good ball right ahead of Nurmio. Martis, Levison already predicts the pass, and there's gonna be a counter attack as well. Kyrie, Polter, Kiro all charging up. Calais, they cannot outplay him. Calais has been magnificent in defense tonight, but Levy is there, and one long ball forward. Calais out of position, and Victoria can do nothing about that. Levy finds another one. It's 5-2 now, and No Factory are making it happen. They are taking it. Quaresma brought down Polter. That was a clean tackle, apparently, according to the referee. Lampique trying to find a crossing opportunity. Finds Martis in the box. Spends too much time charging up the shot. Kiro already in position. Another counter-attack. They need Calais' prowess in defense now. And once again, he just works it out. The pass wasn't really the best one. Martis trying to find something out of this, but Kiro stops it. Polter, shooting position. Calais pushes it away. Maybe an opportunity here for Victoria now on the counter-attack, but no, Drozdov pushed so far up, wins the ball, back for No Factory. Levy-san maybe shooting from there. No, Kyrie's open, Drozdov's open. Levy wants to do it himself. Polter wins the ball. He's going for the shot, but that was a bit too optimistic. Long ball, Drosto once again, amazing pass, great volley, and Levi-san is there, makes it 6 for New Factory. And now they are demolishing Victoria after all. Victoria couldn't really stand their ground too long. They lose the ball straight from their kickoff as well. Kyrie Irving beats two-man Poulter to Levy, and they're just playing with their food, but Levy misses that opportunity and leaves the room. Charisma now, they are continuing on with their play though. Victoria, they don't care, they're still playing. Kyrie Irving over the top, Poulter is not being marked. Levy returns, but that's gonna be a goal anyways for New Factory. Poulter makes it 7, and that is pretty much game over. That's one of the final nails to Victoria's coffin here. Levi-san, Poulter, Kyrie is opening up. The ball reaches him, but no, he doesn't control it. Tries to go for the diving header, but misses it completely. Morris, Nurmio doesn't reach the ball. Kiro in position. Levy as well, but just an inch offside. Quaresma, the ball evades him, and Victoria just can't piece even 2 simple passes together now. You can see they have suffered a lot this game, and they are mentally destroyed. Levy, long ball in, Kyrie picks it up to his he doesn't even know what to do with it right now, finds a pass instead. Kiro, Levi-san, Levy turns against Calais and finds another goal, makes it 8 for New Factory. Here it is, New Factory are back to in their prime. It's really nice to see, but not nice from Victoria's side of play. I mean, they did so well in that last game, but now it all comes to nothing. Absolutely nothing, as they will lose a lot of goal difference as well, which might be an important tiebreaker. Lampi even won't finish this opportunity. Goalkeeper was out of his goal, but Kiro stops him. And it's 3-on-2 attack now. Calais has to stop Poulter. He's out of position. There is Kyrie. He slides it in. Very well timed by Kyrie there. Makes it 9. And there's still 20 minutes left to play in game. We might very well see double figures on the board from New Factory. Calais, Morris, Kyrie Irving. New Factory still playing really aggressively. They want to get as many goals as possible. They don't really care anymore. I mean, they have a 7-goal buffer, you know. Calais, though, escapes through all of them, and New Factory may be taking it a bit too lightly. 6 goals comeback might be too unrealistic, but still possible. So New Factory have to keep their heads clear right now. Levy long ball in, this time cleared by Calais. And Levy waits out the throw in. Gonna be finding Kiro with it. Extends it to Kyrie. Kyrie trying a volley. Goalkeeper deflects it, parries it, but Levy is offside there. Can't get to it. Mortis fighting tooth and nail for a clearance. Kiro still winning it in the air. They win the ball. Lampicu on the attack, but Rostov already charging up. Lampicu takes him on with speed. Very good opportunity here. Lampicu, but Kyrie commits a foul, and you just gotta use these tactical fouls later on. Quaresma beats Kiro in the air and makes it 4 for Victoria. We're just seeing a rain of goals in this game. What a great duel we are witnessing. Truly an amazing game to start off this cup season. Levy is there, takes a break, sends Quaresma packing, and has to turn away though. Tries to allay over Calais, but doesn't work out. Eventually has to pass back. Poulter, and it goes into the post anyways. Kyrie also was offside, so that play was taken away from New Factory. Calais, Mortis to Calais. Quaresma opening up. Still 10 minutes in game left for Victoria. Lampicu left alone on the wing. Kiro marking him. Nurmio very close by. Maybe he can slot the ball to him. Lampicu so much under pressure here. Gets it to Nurmio, but Poulter is intercepting it. Kiro just sends the ball flying and also finds Kyrie with it. Kyrie bicycle kicks the ball back into Victoria's possession. Nurmio gets the ball and nearly sends it inside the goal, but no, it hits the post and the goalkeeper gathers it up. The time is running out for Victoria. 5 goals is the difference right now. Quaresma. Levi-san. Long ball over the top. Kyrie picks it up. Nurmio pushes it away. Levy. He plays over Calais and he sends it just past the goalkeeper. Makes it 10 for New Factory. And, well, now we can say it is game over. Poulter still charging up. They want to get these goals. They just want to farm, you know. they want to play for the statistics as well. They want to play for these top scorer titles. Kyrie Irving. That was an unusual pass, tried to get it through the flag post, and, well, it did find the target. Kiro, Poulter, making it 11. Victoria pretty much not defending at this point, just Calais attempting to do something, but nothing is really coming out of it. Calais just probably trying to end this game now, holding the ball for himself. Doesn't really want to do anything, but oh, it was just a ruse. He plays it to Quaresma, maybe an opportunity here. Victoria, it's 90th minute. They need to do something. Quaresma, Olays, Lampique. Oh, Kyrie tackling him at least. Find a goal here. Mardis, back to Nurmio. A lot of passes pieced together. It's a puzzling attempt, but no, Calais can't do anything. 11-4 is the third game. New Factory win this series. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll be heading to my own game now.